historic week at Whistling Straits as Jason Day becomes the first man to finish 20 under par at a major. He raises the Wanamaker Trophy, his first major crown, and he'll defend it next year at Baltusrol, site of the 2016 PGA Championship in Springfield, New Jersey. The following year will be in Charlotte, Quail Hollow, for the 99th PGA Championship, and then St. Louis will host the 100th PGA Championship in 2018, back on the East Coast in 2019 at Bethpage Black, and then 2020 on the West Coast, Harding Park in San Francisco. So pleased to be joined now by the president of the PGA of America, Derek Sprague. And Derek, you were right there on the 18th green, handing the Wanamaker Trophy to Jason Day, and what an emotional scene it was down there.
It sure was, and it was emotional before the Wanamaker. I don't know if you saw before putting. I said, I hope he can make this through all the tears, because really I think it was just a sign of relief for him. It was just, finally he broke through.
It was really a wonderful championship. You didn't hear one complaint from any of the players about this golf course, and I mean, you have to just be absolutely thrilled with the way the week went here at Whistling Straits.
We are thrilled, and of course the Kohler family was unbelievable in their hospitality to the players, to the fans, to the PGA of America, and the officials that came from all around the world to help us put on this event.
Well, Derek, what a way to start your presidency with Brian Gaffney making the cut. You talk about emotions from Jason Day. How about the emotions when he shot 71 today and the only club professional to make the cut? That was just watching him and what it meant to him. It was almost as meaningful for him as Jason Day, I thought.
Yeah, it was, Billy, and we're proud of all the 20 that played here this week. But Brian made the cut, as you mentioned, played great the last couple rounds, shooting 1 under today. We're just so proud of him, and you know, he represents a great club in the Met section, and I know they're proud. His dad was here, his wife was here to witness it, and his dad, I think, he told me tonight at the awards thing, was going to leave today, or yesterday, excuse me, and said, "No, I'll change it to Monday, and see what happens." So I'm glad he stuck around for the weekend and saw his son finish under par today. It's just a wonderful story.
The PGA for many years was always kind of looked, I don't want to say frowned upon, because it's fourth major of the year. The significance of it didn't quite seem that way, but now you've got young winners, Rory McIlroy, now you got Jason Day, you got all these young players coming up, changing the face of what the PGA Championship means to these young players. How are you going to build on that going through the future?
Well, I think golf's in a good place, Rich, in that we are seeing this generation right in front of our eyes. That's that the great young guns, if you will, Rory and Ricky and Jason Day, and so I think the youth all around the country see these young players, Jordan Spieth, and they're saying, I can do it too. And with our great PGA Junior League, I've said before that we're going to see in the not too distant future, we're going to see players on the Ryder Cup team that came out of PGA Junior League. We're introducing this team format around the country. Our 28,000 PGA professionals are running these programs all around the country, and we could see them, I'm guessing, as early as 2022 or 2024. They're going to say, I played in PGA Junior League, and they're going to be playing in the Ryder Cup. Justin Thomas, another great player, he was playing with my children 5 years ago here at Whistling Straits. His dad, Mike Thomas, out of Goshen, Kentucky, served on the board with me, and they were running around the hotel here having a blast. And how good did he play in this, for his first PGA Championship? So those are the young stars that these kids are going to look up to, to play in the future. It's just wonderful stories.
One last question for you, Derek. 5th time in the last 7 years, the PGA Championship has produced a first-time major champion, Jason Day, today. Why do you think that is?
Well, what I hear from the players, whether it's at the past champions dinner or on the putting green or the driving range, they love the way we set up the course. Kerry Haig, our chief championships officer, does an amazing job of putting the course right out there in front of them. And as I've been asked this question a lot, what's the difference? It seems like our course setup lets them play offense. When you look at all the other majors, they all have their own identity. But ours seems to be, like today, Jason didn't come out with that lead and play defensively. He came out and set a record, 20 under. And he just was going to the flag, and even coming down the stretch there. He hit driver in a few of those holes in the back nine. I'm like, what's he doing? Just played in the middle of the fairway with a 3-wood. But the course setup allows you to do that. So that's what makes it exciting for people to watch this major.
No doubt. He stayed aggressive, and it was really a great week for all of us here at Whistling Straits. Thank you for having us, and thank you for being with us tonight.
You bet. Thank you.
Derek Sprague, the president of the PGA of America, joining us here on the Clubhouse Report presented by Mercedes-Benz. There's a look at how it fits.